Hey friends! Welcome back to a brand new video about the mysterious and fascinating world of Garten of Banban 8. This time we've got something big. In the final trailer, a brand new character was finally revealed and it's already driving the entire community wild. A creepy figure with a unique design that seems to hide something much deeper. I'm talking about Lobster, but wait, that's not even his real name. Yes, because in the upcoming scenes we're going to dig deeper and reveal what his true name is, what his role will be inside the game, and above all, what makes him so different from the other characters we've met so far. And that's not all. We're also going to connect this to a message posted by Geppo on Discord. The new message is directly related to this creepy new character. But we'll get to that in a bit, so stay with me until the end of the video, because some of this info might completely change the way we see the story of Banban 8. But before we jump in, if you're passionate about the creepy world of Garten of Banban, if you can't wait to uncover every secret hidden in the dark hallways of the creepiest kindergarten on the internet, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. That way you won't miss any updates, theories or news about Garten of Banban 8, and trust me, there's a lot coming in the next few days. Now, back to our friend Lobster. He only appeared for a few seconds in the trailer, but that was enough to spark speculation, memes and theories from fans all over. Who is this creature with the long body and those threatening claws? Why does he appear right at the end of the trailer? And why does he seem to be silently watching everything? Well, let's start putting the clues together. And now we finally get to the heart of it. In the final trailer, Lobster made his appearance and fans instantly became curious. So much so that shortly after the trailer was released, a user asked Geppo, one of the two EUPHORIC brothers, a direct question on the official Discord server. The question is this: is the Lobster monster going to have a big role? And Geppo's answer? He simply replied that he can't answer that. Now we might think it's just a neutral reply, nothing special. But those who have followed the EUPHORIC brothers for a while know very well that when they say they can't answer, it's because the answer would reveal something big. And that's exactly where I started my research and analysis. Because okay, maybe Geppo can't answer directly, but the trailer speaks for itself. Anyone who knows anything about video games understands that trailers never show random scenes. Every second is carefully chosen and edited. And if a character appears in the trailer, they are never irrelevant. If they're there, it means they have a specific role. And Lobster not only appears, but he chased the player. It's one of those silent but heavy moments, the kind of scene that hints at something big. So yes, Lobster will be important in the game. He might not be one of the main characters like Banban or Flambo, and he definitely won't be the main villain, because that role clearly belongs to Syringon, the new antagonist who will be at the center of Chapter 8. But beware, Lobster won't be just a simple secondary character either. In my opinion, and we'll see this with other clues later on, he will be one of the most important antagonists in the game, an enemy that we'll probably encounter during a key part of the story. My theory, he could be a servant of Syringon, a right-hand monster sent by him to capture us, stop us, or even bring us directly to Syringon. His threatening look, the huge claws, the way he moves, everything suggests that he's not just there for decoration. He's a hunter, a predator, a tool in the hands of the real mastermind. And this idea is even stronger thanks to another small detail that we'll talk about shortly. But let's pause for a moment and think about this. The simple fact that Geppo can't answer, the fact that Lobster appears in the trailer, the way he's shown, all of this tells us one thing: this character will have a significant narrative role. Now let's talk about a fundamental detail that could confirm everything we've said so far, the real name of this mysterious character. As we've already seen before, thanks to some research and actual leaks coming directly from the official trademark registration website, 4 new names were discovered. These names, as we know, were secretly registered by the EUPHORIC brothers days ago and only recently noticed by the most attentive fans. And here comes the interesting part. Among these 4 names, there is one very special that seems to be connected precisely to our friend Lobster. Why? Because it contains a direct reference to one of his physical features. Let's think about it for a moment. What is the most obvious and recognizable visual element of Lobster? Obviously, the claws. Those huge, threatening, sharp claws ready to strike. And guess what? Among the 4 registered names, there is one that includes the word claw. The name in question is Clawrenzo, a strange, unique name, but perfectly in line with the style of Garten of Banban. All names designed to be catchy, but also to describe, in a funny or creepy way, a character's feature. And in the case of Lobster, this name Clawrenzo fits perfectly. It's like a fusion between the word claw and a proper name like Renzo. which makes everything even more absurd but also perfectly in tune with the strange and creepy humor of the series. Most likely his real name will be Claurenzo, and this gives us further confirmation that his role in the game won't be minor. When a character has a registered name, a unique design, and an appearance in the trailer, it means they have a specific place in the story. And if we think about it, if he didn't have claws, the name Claurenzo wouldn't have made any sense. Maybe in that case they would have given him a completely different name, connected to other features of his body or behavior. But the claws are central to his design, and it's probably from there that his whole character was born. Let's now connect all of this to one of the most fascinating and dark theories in the entire series. I'm talking about the mysterious mutant family. As we all know, within the story of Garten of Banban, there's a mysterious and creepy group known as the Mutant Family. A family that seems to play a hidden but fundamental role in the game's narrative progression. The first official image of the Mutant Family appeared in Chapter 3, and it completely caught everyone off guard. At that moment we saw a drawing where some of the family members were portrayed together. But not all faces were visible. Since then, in every new chapter, new members of the mutant family have been introduced. And this is where Claurenzo might come into play. Yes, because if we take a closer look at his design, we'll notice several details that make him very similar to the other members of the mutant family. An oversized body, exaggerated and deformed limbs, the fusion of animal elements with human or monstrous traits, and of course, those giant claws, which could represent a visible mutation, maybe the result of an experiment, or some kind of genetic anomaly, just like the others in the family. In short, Claurenzo could absolutely be one of the new members of the mutant family, another piece of this creepy puzzle that's slowly coming together game by game. And let's not forget a very important detail. Not all members of the family have been revealed yet. There are still empty spots on the original diagram from Chapter 3, and considering that Chapter 8 will likely be one of the biggest and most intense entries in the saga, it's very likely we'll see brand new members of the mutant family. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising if Claurenzo is just one of many. The possibilities are endless, and every new clue makes it clear that the mutant family is about to return in full force. But careful, everything related to the mutant family is so deep, rich, and full of mysteries that I've decided to dedicate an entire video just to them. Let's do a quick recap of everything we discovered in this video. We analyzed the appearance of Lobster in the final trailer of Garten of Banban 8 and the cryptic message from Geppo, which increased the mystery around this character. We connected his presence in the trailer to the fact that he will very likely have an important role in the game, even if he won't be the main antagonist. Most probably, he will be one of Syringeon's servants, and we discovered that his real name could be Claurenzo, thanks to the leaked trademarks and the detail about his claws. Finally, we speculated that Claurenzo might be part of the mutant family, one of the darkest and most fascinating storylines in the entire series. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss the next updates. In the next video, we'll talk more deeply about the mutant family, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. Let me know in the comments what you think about Claurenzo and if you believe he will really be part of the mutant family. I'm super curious to read your theories. Thank you very much for watching the video. Bye bye.